Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. Lots happening on the Cardano chart, so I decided to do another quick update video and also take the opportunity to talk to you about candlestick patterns and to understand when momentum is basically slowing down. So what we can clearly see here, by the way, it's the 1 hour chart of ADA. As you know, we dropped down already to here at around 5 o'clock UK time. We dropped down to around 260, even shortly to 258, which was pretty much where we said would be a important support level at around 255. So well done, we didn't go through that. And actually in the last video I saw that we had another something like a channel or a trend line forming here, which in the video I basically drew in here, and we can see that this is actually a channel we are currently trading in. Slightly broadening channel, but I think it's close enough to a real channel which is parallel. But we need to be aware that if it's a broadening channel, so that basically this end here is a bit wider than this one, could be a slightly bearish pattern. So broadening channels are actually bearish, and that means that the price moves are the difference in price gets higher and higher, and there are not only buyers but enough sellers in the market as well. So that is what makes these swings happen. But a channel is actually a nice, if it's an upward or an ascending channel, it's actually a really nice bullish pattern. I mean, we can see that here. So I think it's close enough to parallel lines. It's not really a clear broadening channel. But what we can see here is, I made that last video when we were down here just about to turn bullish again on the 1 hour chart here. And this is close enough, I think, to an engulfing candle. Engulfing is basically engulfing bullish, where that candle is basically engulfing that candle. It's not exactly, because you should really have a lower, the green candle should really have also a lower starting point, but it doesn't really matter. This is clearly a bullish pattern, but what I really want to show you that we've climbed all the way up from this support level here. Actually, the low was 259. I think it's more 259. Yeah, 259 to now 285, pretty much, or 284. Now we had this important support level 285, about which I spoke this morning in the video. So this is now where the action happens. The 285 level, I said in this morning's video, if we drop below 285, we will see a move to the downside. And yeah, unfortunately we broke that, so that was made us go to the downside to nearly 259 at times. Well, it was good in the end, because I managed to get hold of some ADA. I know some of you guys got hold of some ADA for a small discount, around 10% cheaper, or 7%, between 7.5%, I think. But now we've seen this bullish pattern play out here. This bullish candlestick pattern started with a lot of momentum. You can see the height of this candle here, and the candles since then have gone smaller and smaller. So we can see that happening here as we speak, or as I speak, as we move closer, first of all, to these moving averages, which are now we seem to be above these moving averages, the 20 and the 50 day on the 1 hour chart. So they seem to provide some support, but we have difficulties to get through this resistance level, which was support before, the 285. Now it's resistance, and you can clearly see how momentum is slowing down. The candles get smaller and smaller. We can see that also on the RSI, which is just losing in momentum at the moment. Yeah, I just want to show you that, because I know a lot of you guys are interested in learning technical analysis. So this is just something to watch out, to understand when is price action going to slow down. And we can clearly see this. I can pretty much say with certainty that we probably won't get easily through the 285. I mean, it's slowing down. We might actually move into a red candle now. And what could actually be happening, I mean, nobody knows for sure. I mean, there could now be, a buyer come in who just manipulates the price. Well, manipulate is maybe the wrong word, but if now suddenly volume starts to happen, we will probably go through here. But what really this shows, with the candles getting smaller, I think we are really seeing that price action is slowing down at the moment. So we might bounce off from there and then move down. And the good thing is that the support level is now quite close. I talked in the previous video about this support or trend line, which is going up and which forms the support level of this channel here. So I find that really cool, because this now shows us that we might actually maybe even trade in this sort of triangle formation here, between the 285 horizontal support line and the lower support of that channel. Now, if that really is going to happen, I believe that's a good sign, because first of all, it lets us predict where the price might be going. Secondly, as you hopefully have learned, when watching these videos, that as soon as we get like into a triangle formation, if it's a symmetrical triangle, it's normally trend continuation. If it's an ascending triangle like this one, where you have a lower support line which is going up, and we have a horizontal resistance line, that is generally a bullish pattern. Yeah, so horizontal line resistance level is horizontal, and the support, the lows are going up and up. Price is squeezed into this apex here, and generally it's hard. It's not always guaranteed anyway, but a lot of the times then these ascending triangles, especially in an uptrend, they break up to the upside. So they break out to the upside. So that would be something to watch out for in the next few hours. We can clearly see in the timestamps down there. So we're now at around 10 o'clock UK time. And if I just move on, we can actually sort of predict when we get there into the apex. But we could obviously break out earlier. But let's say from what we saw the last few times when we broke out triangles, we really moved into the apex here. So it could really mean that we are trading within the apex, well, in the next 1.5 days or so, moving towards the apex here. But on the other hand, tomorrow Japan will open the doors to trading ADA, buying ADA. So that might mean that we get that boost tomorrow, new buying power that we might need to get above this line. But if everything would happen in a predictable market, which crypto isn't, then we could really move into this apex here and then break out to the upside. And this trend line has really helped us for the last few days. We basically entered this trend, this particular one, or this channel, I believe, something like on the 18th of August. So pretty much a week we've been trading now in this formation, and we've basically that acted as support today. So it will be exciting what's going to happen. There we go. There we've got the red candle. So pretty much what I assumed. You can see the slowing down price action. It might be now we go down here, go up again. And again, that can take hours and hours and hours. And maybe at some point tomorrow, we might break out somewhere. That's just one scenario. I think a pretty likely one. It obviously also depends on what Bitcoin is doing, but pretty much the purpose of this video was to show you how price action can slow down and how you can actually see that, for example, on an hourly chart by watching the candles getting smaller and smaller and smaller, by taking into account the RSI as well, and by looking at, it is really going slower and slower, and also by understanding a bearish divergence, because what we generally have, even though prices are generally in an uptrend, you can see here on the hourly that the RSI is going down, and you can see that we made actually higher highs here, but you can see since actually the 23rd of August, well, it was yesterday, wasn't it, that we have made lower highs. So that is just something to watch out for, to see that momentum is slowing down, and especially now, again, you can see that clearly here. So it's just something to watch out for, and let's see what's going on in the next few hours. And tomorrow morning there will be another update video, and as you know, it's not about being right necessarily on this channel. I want to prepare you for what could be coming. I want to help you understand technical analysis and try to share my thoughts about the price action and try to really make sense of the ADA price and what could be coming, because all of us, we are all interested in ADA and our investments. All right, so hopefully you liked that update video. If you did, please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.